Hi, welcome to Buy on a Budget. My name is Fei. Today I'm going to tell you 5 reasons why you need a ND filter. I know ND filter might seem not so cool, so I'm not going to do a review about ND filter. I recently bought some and they're quite good. They're from Haida, but I don't think it's great time to review them because they're just boring stuff. It's either good or not good. Not much to talk about them, but I think I would take this chance to tell you 5 reasons how I use this ND filter and how you might want to use it and want to buy this. The first one is being correct exposure, because when you shoot a video, you usually follow the 180-degree shutter speed, so it's usually 1/50th of a second if you're shooting 24 or 25 fps, and your ISO is very low already. I'm setting my ISO is at 200. I can set it to 100, but still it's as low as it can get. So if your aperture already goes up to 22 and in a very bright light, I am using an ND filter right now. If I take this off, you will notice the whole frame is overexposed. So this little thingy is like a sunglasses for your camera lens. So let's just screw back on. So the first reason being correct exposure, meaning if you are shooting in extreme sunlight like me right now, being very hot in this sunlight, it's not the most extreme, it's almost sunset, but in the midday your aperture might have times that you cannot go up. It's already the smallest aperture, and you still want a darker exposure. ND filter is a good friend of you. But right now you might say, oh, I don't shoot in midday. Why you will shoot in midday? That's still bad. However, if you like the golden time, sunrise, sunset, you might still want this for your video because it helps you to achieve more of a background blur, which means you can use a wider aperture to achieve something like that, because using this like sunglasses thing make the whole exposure darker. So even in sunrise or sunset, you might not able to use your f1.7, but with this 3 or 6 stops ND filter, you can do that, which is a good tool for you to achieve some artistic film look or something like that, to make the focus all onto your subject that you want to focus. Now you might say, oh, I don't take videos anyway, why would I want an ND filter? Oh, there was still situation for you to do that. That is the third reason, is you want to have slower water, smoother water, and smoother people walking, which means you also can do a better time-lapse video, but I'm not going to tell you about that because you don't care about video, you only care about photos. So what it does, this is a sunglasses. It actually, in photos, you can use a slower shutter speed, and I think you know what slower shutter speed does for you, right? So you can have a smoother water, smoother cloud, and a people walking, or maybe even achieve a look that there are no people. It's because you capture a lot of light and the people walk by and you smooth out. But I think in that case you need to use a 15 stop or 10 stop ND filter, which I don't have, so I am not an expert about that. So I think it's a really good tool for you to achieve something that is dramatic, that is unseen of, and while achieving a aperture that you want. The fourth reason for video, again, you might say is boring. Why for video? But it is really important, and it is a less of a saying that is spread around, that it actually ND filter. People might say, oh, this is a glass that it certainly will make the image softer. But no, actually in some situation, because lens has diffraction, so you might want to lower your aperture. Right now I'm shooting with a 3-stop ND filter, but still I'm using a 10 of a number of aperture, which already has a little bit of diffraction. Before that, I shoot in a video with f22. If I had a good quality ND filter, it does not decrease my image quality and sharpness that much. It actually makes the image overall better than if I were using a 22 aperture on my lens. So I think it actually a good quality ND filter in some situation, some extreme situation, can make your image even sharper. Okay, the fifth reason, the last reason for the photo guys again, it's not only for the video guy, it's also for photos as well, but it's this kind of ND filter that actually can make your sunset or sunrise picture a lot better. What it does is, you can look at this, is a graduate ND filter, so you can use it for this part to use the darker part for your sun, so the sun will look not over bright or overexposed than your beach or your foreground. So I think this is also a tool for photo guys as well. So I think that's it pretty much. You can buy some of this, some Chinese brand, and then use it for a while, because I think they are not very expensive, but it can achieve a lot than you imagine. It's not a cool thing, but still I think it's necessary for you to use. I thought, oh, I wouldn't use it, why would I want filter? Filter is only for the Instagram guys, right? But no, these kind of filters actually can not be substituted by post-production. So I think that's it pretty much. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed this video, tell me about that. Like it, subscribe, and then maybe comment down below if you find other situation where you would need a ND filter. Thank you very much. See you next time.